New tonight, how far would you go for the one you love? For one man, he flew across the country all to get a passport, and his journey isn't even close to being done.
Once he arrived in Seattle, he was met with a logjam of people at the passport office, long lines and even longer wait times. Fox 13's Matthew Smith just got back from that office in Seattle.
Matt, did this guy have an appointment?
Yeah, he had an appointment, but today's crowd outside the office was a clear indication to both him and us something isn't going as planned there. And this guy, he's trying to make it to see his dog. Right now, that dog is stuck in a boarding place in Mexico. Listen, not long ago, the wait time for a passport dropped from a high of 18 weeks to a better but still slow 8 to 11 weeks. But if you need one of these emergency passports, well, strap in because things are going to get rough.
Only place in the country to get an appointment today. So here I am.
It's a line from hell. But to get to Mexico, Greg Cook needs to get through it.
This was after probably 200 phone calls to get an appointment.
He's not kidding either. Getting an appointment for an emergency passport is sort of like getting tickets to the concert of the century. Greg flew here from Chicago for an appointment that's hours behind.
Inefficient, understaffed, and I would say not very empathetic for people that need emergency passports.
Over 200,000 people are calling that number every day. It's a reality. You have to continue calling. They're 2 hours ahead, so 6 o'clock in the morning is the best time to call.
And with that, they're gone. But out here on the street, dozens are still waiting. For Greg, his dog is in Mexico. They flew ahead of him, then he lost his passport.
That's my plight. That's what I'm going through today.
For Jeff Perkins,
today was the day to fly.
He's already missed his flight to Munich while waiting in this line. Over at the airport, they'd waived restrictions and let soon-to-expire passport holders fly. But just this month, July 1st, they stopped that, meaning Jeff had to drive up from Portland to wait, and wait, and wait some more.
I spoke to a lady who has been here since 7:30 a.m. They let her family fly overseas, but she had to stay behind. And she talked to a local congressman and got an emergency letter, and they're still not letting her through.
Maybe I'm a patient person.
Maya is one of the few people we found who could afford today's wait. She said she's one of the lucky ones, but for those seeking those emergency appointments.
Somebody's in the hospital, somebody's on the medical care, or somebody has died, and you need to have proof of that emergency. If you have that, it will be tomorrow morning, not today.
I'm not missing my appointment. My appointment seems to be missing me.
Tough situation. Now, I reached out to the State Department to see what exactly the holdup is. People in line were being told that kids were being processed, and that is slower than a normal passport. Now, one man who we believe is the public affairs officer you just saw talk to some of the folks out there, he said this isn't a holdup. He says it's just a matter of volume. I did reach out to the folks in D.C. They just said they're trying to serve as many people as possible during a busy travel season. But with the folks I'm talking with and the ones you heard from, they just want to know when they're going to make it out of town. Matthew Smith, Fox 13 News.